Hi, West Perth kids. It's Jennifer from the West Perth Public Library. Welcome to Fun with STEAM. Let's make some Oobleck today. What is STEAM? STEAM is where we learn through play with science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Today we're going to do some science. You might ask, Jennifer, what is Oobleck? I used to call it goop. It isn't quite a solid, and it isn't quite a liquid. It's called a non-Newtonian fluid. That's a pretty big word, isn't it? Sometimes it seems like a solid, and sometimes it seems like a liquid, but it acts differently than either. Oobleck is a great experiment to explore how differences in pressure can change the properties of a material. That's a pretty big sentence. Think about temperature and how it acts on water. If it's cold, water turns to ice. And if it warms up, that ice turns back into water. So by the end of this, you will understand how pressure changes Oobleck. Let's start by mixing some up. Are you ready? You will need 2 cups of cornstarch, 1 cup of water, 2 bowls, 2 spoons, some food coloring, and some cocoa. Start by pouring the water and cornstarch into a bowl. Mix it together. Is it easy or is it difficult? What did you notice? Did everything happen just as you expected? Now that it's mixed, how does pressure change your Oobleck? If you try to scoop it, what happens if you leave it still? These are some pictures of what mine did. When I applied pressure with a spoon or my fingers, it increased the viscosity of my Oobleck, and it forced those cornstarch particles close together. It felt hard, and it kind of felt like a ball in my hand. But if I released the pressure from my hand, it slowly dripped through my fingers. I think that's why I used to call it goop, because it acted more like water when the cornstarch particles moved slowly and got to move out of the way of the water. What else can we do with our Oobleck? What happens if we add just a teeny little bit extra liquid, like food coloring? What happens if we add a teeny bit extra solid, like cocoa? Mix them together and see. Did something happen that you expected? Or did something unexpected happen? Was one of them easier to mix than the other? Did the texture change? For those of you who come to Junior Explorers, does one of them look like mud? We're going to be talking about mud on March 2nd. If you feel like joining us for Junior Explorers, you can email me at askwppl@pcin.on.ca to learn more about mud with us. Thanks for coming today. Join us again another day for more fun with STEAM, or join us at Junior Explorers. A note of caution. Please do not flush your Oobleck down the toilet. You can lay it flat on a cookie sheet and let it dry out, and then the next day crack it up and throw it in the garbage. Or you can ask an adult to rinse it down the sink with lots and lots of hot water and soap. See you next time.